Greetings everyone, and Grade here for another Age of Empires 4 replay. So on the bottom side as the red Byzantines, we've got Jiff for music, who's meeting from stone. Spawn north side as the orange Delhi Sultanate, we have May. With some map generation, we do have 2 gold deposits back here, so orange has a usable amount of gold in this area. And also 1 gold deposit up here, stone berries. And trees all in front, so quite a bit of usable resources in this little natural cover area. However, both deer deposits are up front, but of course, someone can get the professional scouts for free, though take a bit of time. The Byzantines, let's see, he has 3 berry deposits behind him, so he has all of his berries behind him, which is great for his olive oil. Single cistern here, he is still clicking up stone here, maybe I'm for, yep, going for another cistern here. And also he has 3 gold deposits behind him with a bit of wood there with the trees in front of him as well, so like a lot of good natural coverage as well. So red side of the map may be better, while orange side of the map is still pretty good. So both of them have good spawns, based on, at least on the surface. Still collecting a bit of stone there. Do have Dome of the Faith going on up. We'll get some bargain bin scholars. And got the Grand Winery here as well. Third cistern now going on up. So aging up for both sides, nothing too crazy. Probably should mention what mercenaries are nearby. We do have mercenary horse archers, mercenary royal knights. Actually, royal knights seem pretty good to me. I think mercenary royal knights would be a good call. It's not too far away. Don't know how close it needs to get on top of my head, but cistern number 4 is going on up. But royal knights seem... Now, if you like Keshiks, you should like the Royal Knights. We do have some Ghazi Raiders now being pulled in the field. They're starting to head down south. We do, of course, have various research for orange. We got some food collection technology. Scout trying to burn down a cistern that's filled with water. That ain't gonna work out well. The water's sort of freaking out there. I guess he's scaring the water. Either way, we do have some mercenary houses, and he's actually gone for the Eastern mercenary contracts. So you have access to the javelin throwers, camel riders, and grenadiers. The Sultanate tends to go heavy in elephants, so the camel riders should provide some good counter cavalry damage. Of course, I don't think they get affected by the camel unease debuff. And javelin throws are always generally pretty nice to have. Got some Lumitani here. It looks like these horsemen starting to fall back there. And we do have the cistern starting to be set ablaze, or not really. Another Lieutenant pushing way forward here. He still has the Creotol defense, or however you pronounce it. Pops another villager there, and nice little hit and run. Now I've got the Ghazi Raiders trying to torch that down. Horsemen and Ghazi Raider, not horsemen, Scout and Ghazi Raider moving around. Got these guys torching down the mining camp. Lumentani and Horsemen trying to chase away these Ghazi Raiders. Got a healthy number of Ghazi Raiders on the field. 8 with a 9th one on the build queue. 5 Lumentani, 2 more on the way. 1 Horseman, 2 more on the way. And we've got Javelin Throwers, of course, on the way. Horseman here pursuing the Ghazi Raider, or maybe not, maybe out for a bit of counterattack. Scout is getting hit by the Ghazi Raiders. And guess what mercenaries are here? Magidai and Desert Raiders. We do have professional scouts being researched now. The scholar getting impaled. We do have... looks like this horseman taking some damage. Javelin thrower is getting hit by the Ghazi Raiders. Ghazi Raiders do bonus versus range as well. They have slow attacks, but they hit much harder. And that one does not take him out there. Javelin throwers do hit harder, but slower. And horseman pursuing the Ghazi Raider. Does not get the charge to get hit there. Does take out that Ghazi Raider there. My apologies, I hear my toilet's so draining. You know that one case where your toilet just continues to drain? I've been having issues with my toilet, just like, oh, the chain could get jammed. It was that. Either way, Lumtani now pursuing the Ghazi Raiders, so getting some stabs there. Some Lumtani may go down here, at least one does. Get some good stabs on in. +1 range damage now being reduced by Deadly Sultan. He's getting some more archers on the field. Right now we do have 5 horsemen with 1 more on the way. Javelin throwers will counter those same archers that are trying to be used to counter the Lumtani. The horsemen can help out with that as well. Get some various stabs here and there. We do have survival techniques to be researched. That's a scholar, not a professional scout. He does have professional scouts at least research. Oop, and that Lumtani does take a couple volleys there. A couple horsemen. At this point in time, just more horsemen would be a good idea for him. Javelin throwers throwing their javelins. Who would have thunk? Takes out Ghazi Raider there as well. Let's see, more Lumtani here. +1 range armor being researched. We do have these villagers getting hit. It looks like they're having trouble getting inside the outpost. Does save, only kill 1. Horseman kind of engaging some of these villagers here, so he does stab. Both players now have lost 1 villager. Lumtani firing away. Javelin throwers counterattacking. Ghazi Raider here hitting some of the Javelin throwers. So those Javelin throwers are sort of got left behind. It looks like these Ghazi Raiders go back in. Does get a couple more villagers there. Original killed off 3 villagers. Horsemen trying to pursue those archers. Lumtani trying to pursue the Ghazi Raiders. Scholars gain some healing here. Very nice. And we got some walls going on up. And 500 olive oil was stored on up. Going for another round of Javelin throwers. We do have the House of Leering now being employed on the field. Which of course gives access to 6 unique technologies. More walls going on up here. Looks like Orange did find 3 more sheeple. Horseman push way forward, trying to find some of these villagers. Does get some... Does not take out any of them. Horseman's trying to fall back now. Got these forces now push way forward. Most of the Lumtani, handful of Javelin throwers. Of course, with Orange now aged up, he's probably going to try to pick up some relics. He has picked up 1 relic. Sultanate does take a bit of a volley there from the town center. Relic gets inside the monastery, or should I say, mosque. I try clicking on it, it's like, try to get inside of the heart of Lumitani. Gotta love it when clicking on a structure, it just doesn't actually sometimes pull up the information for some odd reason. Trying to torch down some of this housing there. Archers in Lumitani up here. We do have the, looks like the Pocky's research being, well, research first, giving his archers and crossbow plus 0.5 range. More barracks going on up. We're trying to obtain some of these berries here. Some housing here as well. Walls slowly going on up by the archer. Golden Horn Tower now being established. Of course, giving some free mercenaries. Right now, Kamen Riders seem pretty good to me. They are quite durable, though they're somewhat vulnerable to archers with no inherent range armor. In short, they take full damage, but they have extra health to go along with them. Of course, they will be very useful with the Ghazi Raiders, though the mana arms would be a bit of a problem for them. These units are going to head down south. We do have a handful of units protecting this relic. Orange picked up a claimed one relic and picked up a second. This one's being guarded as well, while this one is not been claimed just yet. The Grand Winer can start getting out some monks or clicking those relics. Jamthor is to impale one of those archers. Veteran Jamthors have been researched. Or general veteran mercenary contracts, should say. That man at arms becoming quite impaled. Bone blades are now next, giving his man at arms and lancers plus 3 damage. And the scholar is becoming extra holy. Cataphract now deployed on the field. Plus 3 range, or not plus 3, veteran Lumitani research on the way. My mind's just melted right now. We do have these Ghazi Raiders heading down south. Archers gonna go on down now. These forces making their way down south. No weapon placement here. 3 villagers, which can go down. We've got plus 3 range armor. Oh, there's some extra villagers here cleaning up the deer. And that could be cracked open pretty easily and very likely. I got some Jamthors here, but Jamthor is not what he needs. You have a war elephant now deployed in the field. Does potentially save this for now. The monk could try going forward, grabbing the relic and try whoa. Alright, repair up that outpost. Does repair up to a certain degree. The degree is very hot with the fire. One villager does go down there. They're trying to evacuate now. Does lose the outpost, but saves 4 out of 5 villagers. We also got some Varangian Guard now deployed in the field. That scholar's moving fast. Am I crazy? That's more than 0.125, right? What is it? Now it's moving 1.69? What's going on with that thing? Have they always moved that quickly after getting some upgrades? 1.69 does not seem right to me right now. Am I crazy? Is some sort of bug going on right there? Yeah, that's not normal. What is going on? Now now it's moving somewhat of normal speed because probably in formation here. But still, does not seem right. Do now the veteran Ghazi Raiders do take some damage there. Because right now those scholars are just moving at that set height and pace. They can keep up with heavy cavalry with their raids. I don't remember them getting that fast before. I'm not sure what's going on. Some sort of bug is happening there. Building a basic line of walls there. A handful of camel riders, probably from the Golden Horn Tower. Cataphracts now gating these archers. Down south we do have something there. Some sort of Ghazi Raider, I think it was. I see a dead horse body. Ghazi Raider there does go down there. Got some Cataphracts, a mix of everything. Jam throwers trying to hit those archers, very good. Handful of Lumitani. Guys building walls trying to go on down. One guy's trying to make an opening. The red's going to just start breaking this down now before he gets trapped. Got some reinforcements here, so you can head more south. Looks like horseman does find a war elephant. Oops, that hit my microphone hard. Building more of these walls there. Got some crossbowmen. Lumitani needs to start engaging these elephants. I am not sure what he's doing with it. The Cataphract horse can go forward and start stabbing villagers, but does try to go for Wolo there. Good Wolo. Took a lot of free damage there. Standing fight was probably the best call, and he did not do that. Now you got these guys force marching away. Cataphract could trample there to disable the force march. But the scholars will move around without a force march. I don't think they can have the force march ability, so I'm not sure why they're moving so quickly. We do now have teardrop shields being researched, increasing Cataphract's armor by 1, movement speed of Lumitani by 50%, and attack speed of Iranian Guard by 50%. You have, of course, the health restoration there. We've got now the mount elephants move 10% faster. It's more of a better formation move and a combat move. Because it moves these war elephants to 1.1, which is basically ever so slightly slower than crossbow and men-at-arms. Is our academy now being researched? We'll, of course, give them some food generation for technology research. Archers going down there. Red's trying to torch down some of this infrastructure. Focus on those archers, they start popping out. The Byzantine player has enough gold to age up, just needs a lot more food. Looking for more gold there. Big pile of research. Camels do not apply on an ease benefit debuff to the elephants. Archers hitting those, or javelin throwers hitting those archers, and beating the crossbowmen next. Elephants still stomping around, took minimal damage. Alright, he's going for more cataphracts, crossbowmen, and Lumitani now. He knows he does have a small window before his opponent starts getting his tech going, because Delhi's Holder generally doesn't have any timing attacks, since it takes forever for all the research to complete. Do also, I was going to say he has a silk bowstrings research, but that will take a bit of time, 6 minutes. Are these forces moving around on the other side of the wall segment, so they're trying to go to this opening here roughly. That one goes down. Good number of war elephants are here. Take out some of those villagers. And we got the forced march forward. Nope, there was no forced march there. That was a combat sprint. Red is obtaining all the secret sites. Usually that's Delhi Sultanate's job. Red's looks is going to fall back this out of the area, taking out some of these individual war elephants. And just javelin throwers have excellent angle here. He may just need to delete some of these wall segments so elephants can trample over. There we go. Deletes a wall segment there so they can start trampling over here. Camera riders push way forward. He needs to make sure he focuses fire. Gets good amount of damage in that one there. Born Engineer Company now being researched. We should give these javelin throwers precision training. Camel riders a bunch of their camel buffs, while the armor and maybe the movement speed stuff. Camel riders take a lot of devotion of research, but they become very, very strong, and they have a lot less counter since they're classified as light cavalry than heavy cavalry. And against crossbowmen, I think camel riders would be a great call. That sacred site will be decaptured, and that one as well looks like, and possibly that one as well. Crossbow and javelin throwers just firing away. Right now these guys are 12 damage. We'll see if precision training gets research. If it gets completed, gets up to plug. Yep, immediately gets buffed up, so precision training does get researched. I'm assuming they don't get affected by incendiary arrows if the Byzantine player research it, because that's not something that the mulligans can research. If they can, that's a pretty good javelin thrower. You have now the veteran mercenary contracts now being researched. French cannon being researched as well. And we do have the camel support increasing armor. They do get increased movement speed and all the armor benefits as well. So the camel riders get like 4 upgrades thanks to War Engineering Company. Against all these archers and against these war elephants, camel riders can be a great call. Just needs to get biology. They have a very high base health. 320 elite. Javelin throwers will still be quite good since his opponent is going for heavy number archers as well. Guys ready to push forward. So olive oil based units are just going to be great for the Byzantine player. Ironically, Grenadiers are just not going to be great. Everything else is. Elephant goes down by the elephant gun, aka a cannon. It's plus 55 damage versus elephants. Oh, I guess the cannons are no longer royal cannons anymore for the Byzantines, so they don't get the artillery shot ability. To be fair, that's even rare. Byzantines had that version more often than the French. Now the elephant goes down there. Do have an outpost here. This one's being fortified. This one has a cannon placement. And it's leaking quite a bit of water at that aqueduct. Okay, some damage there. Archers or javelin throwers getting some good hits on those archers. And then nearby camel support, just getting +1/+1 armor is just generally very nice, especially with these archers. Right now they're at 11 damage. Javelin throwers, they have up to 8 armor, potentially 9 armor this age with the camel support. Cannons destroy that camp. We do not have incendiary arrows researched. Certain gunpowders on the build queue, as well as biology as well. Elite mana arms, just everything with Deadly Sultanate. That's the nature of Deadly Sultanate. Those units trying to torch down that wall. There is an opening there. When it comes to army value, red does have a slight advantage, ever so slight. When it comes to destroyed value, red has a 3,000 value. Outlaws research. And let's say this will be capped or remain secured by orange. Horsemen momentarily moving around thanks to the teardrop shields. These guys do have a very good move speed. Right now of 1.49. +3 range damage being researched by the Byzantine player now. Keep Ascent gets cancelled off Twitter. The cistern there. Maintaining trying to stop these lancers. They do have +3 damage from the key G. Though it doesn't show +3, it improves the base value rather than the +3 value. The plus value, which I think it should be the plus value because it gives an idea of accumulation of everything. We got these bombards pretty straightforward. Sultanes do have their shield wall up, so the hand cannons will do half damage versus them. Some lancers on the front line. War elephants having trouble with advancing. Elephants getting shelled by the bombards. That must not be pleasant for the elephant. Archers firing away. Archers do pull back a little bit there. We do have now the Gauziers coming for a flank, trying to overrun the French cannon. It looks like one of them is getting hit. Elephant takes some more damage there, dancing around. Cannons take some damage there, but he does save them. And does pick off the elephant. Oh, we do have some grenadiers here that may have been deployed out by the Golden Horn Tower. It's nice to have a couple of them mixed on in. They do have bonus for structures. But since they're light gunpowder, they get countered by archers pretty easily. I think grenadiers need a bit of a buff. Maybe have them lose a light tag, so just become gunpowder. We have some gold remaining there. Red's also cleaning with gold here. Elite cataphract research biology. Looks like the Byzantine players are going to go for super heavy cavalry. Killing some of these villagers. I wonder if he has the village fortress upgrade. Yes, he does. Red right now does have a superior number of villagers. 128 versus 92. Red does have 3 town centers. Another round of camel riders that may be from the Golden Horn Tower. Jam floors as well. Cannons now folding them back. Got these Gauzy Raiders push away forward. Rolling Strutters and Elite Arm Attackers for red. Lieutenant and Horsemen charge away forward. Cannons are engaging the elephant. These villagers can hit a little bit there. The Lancers try to push it forward, but getting stuck by a bunch of cataphracts and Lieutenant. Another round into the elephant. Elephant is getting healed up quite nicely. Cataphracts do trample the way forward. The Gauzy Raiders do find some of these bombards. Looks like the cannon will be going on down. Got a good number of scholars still cause some issues healing up everything. Looks like just scholars are healing up scholars. Cataphracts are hitting the back line. More horsemen, more cataphracts being summoned. Got a round of grenadiers as well. Against the scholars, grenadiers should probably be decent. Couple camel riders, providing an ease benefit debuff to these Gauzy Raiders. The Lancers do find a handful of villagers. Villagers taking some damage there. Cannon placement, gain some damage. Villagers need to start getting inside of these town centers, though losing villagers wouldn't be half bad for him. Keep and outpost firing away. Our keep is now being upgraded. Does take out a wall there. Horsemen find some more of these villagers. So I can get inside these secondary town centers now. Gold is being seized by the Byzantine player. The orange player is out of gold inside the map. Has 119 gold in reserve when it comes to relics. Red does have 3. Orange only has 2 relics. As the long game goes on, the better the Byzantine player will be. Over here, horsemen are finding more villagers. And only one Ghazi Rider remains, so maybe we can task minimal cavalry to pursue it. Red does have 2 sacred sites. The third one is just despicably neutral. Great Magnell in placement there getting good work done. Pair of bomb bars push way forward. So there's a bit of gold left orange here, but nothing too crazy. Glasses gold is being seized now, down to 1,000. And it's actually some gold down here as well. We've got some lancers protecting it. Orange could try going forward and grabbing it. Got some idle lancers here. Cataphract engages bomb bars now. Keep does go down. We got some markets going on up for maybe iron forbidden trade. Maybe invest in stone into some stone walls, or at least some palisade walls. Red's now trying to push forward over here. Got a good number of forces here. Elephants starting to go on down. More hand cannoneers being pushed on forward. Right now, Orange has plenty of food and wood. That's a good number of hand cannoneers. Jam throwers trying to engage those hand cannoneers. They right now have 19 plus 13. Red's army is getting cleaned on up. Red's having trouble remaxing, going for a very large number of cataphracts, and also going for more javelin throwers in Mutani. Golden Horn Tire appears to be going for some camel riders. That is probably an incorrect amount of trade there. 13-1. That seems more correct. 71 and 14, very nice. And now the Byzantine player has plenty of food. It's actually low in wood and gold. Actually a good amount of stone though. Javelin throwers trying to gauge these hand cannoneers now. Mutani's trying to engage some of these horsemen. Or Ghazi Raiders, I should say. spearmen and horsemen starting to engage now. Javelin throwers gets a good volume of those hand cannoneers. Orange down to 8 hand cannoneers, going for geometry now. The archers firing away along with the javelin throwers. Javelin throwers focusing on those hand cannoneers quite nicely. Last out gold is being seized now. Still a pretty decent amount of gold inside the deposit though. Red's taking time to regroup some reinforcements, going for a nest of bees. Cataphracts charging way forward. Nest of bees does go down. Horsemen, javelin throwers being pushed on forward. Cannon placement still firing away. The output's almost down, but it's still up and going. The Delhi Zone player is out of food and gold, so the longer the game goes on, the better the Byzantine player is. Though right now it's probably too many villagers, 141 versus 97. Good Mangonel hit there. Last that goal has been obtained. At this point in time, he could just delete these 32 villagers. This probably would be a good idea. But they are currently idle at the moment. Let's push way forward. He's tasked those 32 villagers somewhere. Looks like they're going to be collecting up some nearby wood. Horsemen pushing forward, trying to hit those archers. We've got a number of ranging guard now floating field. Best not berserk around these archers. Villagers engaging these Ghazi Raiders, which is almost a good way for Red to call off his villagers. The Red is pretty much out of gold right now, and those horsemen are going straight for the trade line. Cataphracts taking some damage there. He does have 1,000 olive oils and can start investing into some stuff. He has another crossbow in the field. I guess he didn't have enough wood for archers. He may not even have veteran archers now, think about it. Vanguard will be able to connect with these archers. Some of these traders may be going down. Got some camel riders and javelin throwers and horsemen stopping all of these reinforcements. Red's not pushing forward over here. He's also going for another royal cannon. He's also going for the ferocious speed ability for upgrade. Horseman trying to gauge some villagers. Red does have his own gold trade line going on up. 17 traders versus 15 traders. Right now, orange is pretty much out of resources, barring wood. Red's still out of gold, but has plenty of food and wood to work with. Trying to go for a keep here to help them keep this trade post safe. Take a side being decaptured. Do have this keep going on up. We do have now this wall segment going on down. Forcing push right forward over here. Try and engage some of those crossbowmen. They'll just may go down a little bit. Bringing guard and trying to get some great hits there on those horsemen, Ghazi Raiders. Horsemen splitting up, trying to find some more villagers, just trying to call them. Couple Grenadiers mixed on in, which is slightly splashing down the stable. Orange has covered quite a bit of food and wood, has some gold to work with. The Byzantine player has plenty of food and gold now. Go for a lot of premium units. We now got a good number of Vanguard horsemen in, maintaining all queued on up. Got these forces straight forward, cannon placement firing away. Horsemen trying to engage those crossbow. A couple spearmen help engage them. So these guys got hit by something. They do have Berserking activated, so they blitz at pretty good speed. Gavin trying to hit these crossbowmen now. Crossbowman does get picked on off there. More of these horsemen maintaining, engaging some of the trade line there. These are serious losses for Orange, losing that. Orange doesn't have too many resources in stockpile anymore. And having trouble maintaining pop cap, pretty close to it. Red's being some more horsemen, got some outposts here. We got the Presidium queued on up, it was only level 1 Presidium. The level 5 system will be up and going soon. Which will of course increase the damage resistance of these buildings by 25%. Effectively plus 25% health. Horsemen and Vanguard straight forward. Looks like they are starting to berserk again. Oh, they pulled out swords? I thought they pulled out axes, because the ferocious speed shows an axe animation. Okay, taking some damage there. We've got multiple cannon placements here. Good number of Ghazi Raiders here. Horsemen and Moon Tank trying to intercept them though. More cannon placements by Red. This is one of them. Not sure the other two are at the moment. No weapon upgrade here. He has enough stone for some. Got some hits there on these horsemen. Over here, got these forces pretty forward, taking out some of these Ghazi raiders. Big round of traders there. 20 traders versus 29 traders. Red could use some more gold, but has some to work with. Going for hand cannoneers, a plus 12 on the build queue, with 12 on the field. Orange right now has food to work with, not wood or gold. Also having trouble maintaining pop cap. More walls, another cistern being queued on up. Bombarding this outpost. More red reinforcement forward. Does put a round of that gate. Taking out will allow him access to the bombard. Bombard goes down, prevents his outpost from being torched. Right now, Orange does have 17 hand cannoneers. When it comes to Short Valley, both of them are at the 143 of 142, and Orange is backed out of the game. This is Angrade saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.